Hello YouTube, Master Renz here and welcome sa aking channel. So sa videong ito, mag-reaction video tayo kay BizzareBub na ang pamagat ay 9 scary video or siyam na nakakatakot na video, Scary Comp V93. So kung bago ka pa lang sa aking channel, please hit the subscribe or click the subscribe and the bell button para lagi tayong magkasama sa panonood. At syempre mag-subscribe din kayo kay BizzareBub. Ako, napakaganda ng mga video nito, napaka-solid. Saka ano pa ba, yun, shout out sa aking mga subscribers, sa mga viewers ko dyan. So, nanintay pa natin. Let's go sa go.
On July 1st of 2024, an ambulance driver stands far away from his vehicle while sounding immensely terrified. According to the driver, he had to pull over immediately as it was just then that something baffling had occurred. In his own words, he was driving back to base when suddenly he saw something in the back of the ambulance. Upon realizing what it was, he stops the vehicle and jumps out in a panic state. Now, due to a lack of parking, he parks the ambulance inside an alleyway, but even from a distance, he can't seem to look away from the truck. Clearly, something has left him deeply unsettled. The following is his footage. Take a look.
Alright, so I'm not sure how to talk about this, but well, first off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and like I ain't never experienced nothing like this. So as we driving back to base, I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror. Like,
somebody as soon as you can.
I need to turn this engine off though, cause like we're gonna be stranded out here.
Yeah. As soon as possible. Thank you.
I'm not trying to go back in this truck. I don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like it just flew open. Like, can y'all?
May dumaan?
Nah, what the?
Camera starting to focus.
What was that? Can y'all see it?
Uy,
Nah, hell
creepy.
no. Nah.
Ang creepy. Oh.
It's no wonder why the EMT was immensely afraid of going back to the ambulance.
So for me, one legit. Saka pasabi ko, palitan na nila yung EMT or ambulance na yan. Kasi for sure yung nakita doon sa video na dumaan, totoo ano yun, baka kaluluwa nung namatay na pasyente dyan. So alatang takot na takot yung driver ng ambulance. So para sa akin legit to. Kung ako sa kanila, palitan na nila yan. Kasi ang hirap magtrabaho pag ganyan. Creepy.
Something appears to have been inside. Although we don't see a face as the EMT claims to have seen earlier, we do see what looks like a shadowy figure moving back and forth. It appears to dart from side to side, as if being stuck inside. The EMT driver thinks that whatever this was had been the culprit behind the cabinet door swinging open on its own, which he says had been the loud thump heard inside. But as for the mysterious face he'd seen earlier, that remains a mystery. Some believe that maybe this may have been the spirit of a deceased individual who unfortunately passed away inside the ambulance. While many think this, others have no idea what this could have been. Whether ghost or something else, the EMT was just glad to have someone from work pick up the truck. To this day, the question remains, just what exactly had been inside the ambulance? In the following video, 3 friends are alone at home when one friend decides to call their mom after something scary had occurred.
I should be home in about 10 minutes, so I need you to stay calm though, okay?
Okay.
So calm, quiet, keep the door locked. Alright, do not go out of the room whatsoever.
All 3 friends are locked up in this room, and for good reason. Earlier, they heard a loud crash from downstairs and other noises emanating from all over the house. They had thought someone had broken in, which is why the police were called.
Did it sound glass? Was it metal? What did it sound like?
I thought it was just like a big thud, and then
So you heard glass shattering?
yeah.
Now this is where things start to get strange, because apparently, after searching the whole place, the police found no signs of forced entry or any clues to suggest that someone broke into the house. With no indications of any trespassers, the police leave the property. However, after watching the footage recorded by one of the friends, the teens noticed something very alarming. Before the police arrived, all 3 friends decided to investigate the noises and presumably take matters into their own hands if needed. But during this time, something happens that prompts the friend who lives in this house to grab his dog and pack his things. They were spooked, to say the least. This is what they caught.
Okay, it's
There's
fine.
somebody
Okay.
there that can help.
Okay.
Alright, I'll see you soon. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Takbuhan sila, bakit kaya?
Apparently, one of the friends had noticed something moving in the dark. Although we don't see it on camera,
Creepy.
something else is seen that none of the friends had noticed until watching this video much later. In case you missed it, this is what was caught.
Yun.
Eerily, something can be seen moving behind the railing. In a swift motion, this mysterious object
Parang
passes
mukha.
by without making a sound. It almost seems to be floating, given how it seemingly glides. But by far, the creepiest thing about this is that a face can be made out.
Mukha.
It's hard to
May
see
mukha.
at first, but watching this again, certain features that a face would have can be seen briefly. Its uncanny motion and closeness to the ground have led the group to believe that a ghost was caught on camera. To them, it looks as though a floating head had passed by. If only they had seen this before the police arrived. As they state, who knows what they would have said about this. While the supposed shadowy figure they saw was enough to scare them, this would have definitely scared the living daylights out of them. Now, up until now, there haven't been any updates. But until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
So, para sa akin, imposibleng scripted din to. Kasi may mga pulis eh. Tapos tinawagan yung nanay. Kasi pag may mga ganyan, may possibility na makulong sila. Lalo na involve yung pulis kung prank lang. So, para sa akin, totoo din to. Legit. So, yun. Comment na lang kayo. So, yun. Ayaw ah.
On a Thursday afternoon, a mother walks out of a house in a panic frenzy as it was just then that something baffling had occurred. Outside on the back patio, the family's dog started acting strange. They were barking at something that didn't appear to be there. Although unfazed by the dog's behavior, considering that they often do this in the back patio, the mother decides to record this video, and for good reason. Whenever their dog starts to act up, something very strange happens. As the mother takes this video to show others what usually happens, this is captured.
Look, you guys, it rocks, but then it stops on its own when I come outside. Let's see if I could get it on camera. There's like no wind. That's I know, Blue, someone's there, huh? I know, I don't know why it does that. It does it every time, you guys. This is the third time. I can't believe I caught it on camera. Sick 'em, Blue. Creepy, right? Katie, I guess I do have a ghost, babe.
Baka guni-guni lang ng aso
Get
yun.
him, Blue. I'm shutting the door.
As many have stated, if it wasn't for the dog's reaction, this wouldn't have been as strange. Clearly, something had set off the dog. The chair suddenly stopping on its own, coupled with the dog's behavior, has led viewers to believe that this was paranormal. The mother who took this thinks so, but any ideas on what exactly had been on the chair remains unknown. Whether supernatural or not, this video remains a mystery. Now, this next video was suggested to me by someone who wishes to remain anonymous. According to them, they had found this video on social media with little to no context. It seems to have been posted by someone who was either at a clinic or a hospital sitting patiently in the waiting
Hospital.
room. However, something about this space just seems off. The person who took this seems to have been waiting here for quite some time, with no one else around. Lacking other people in this room, the video gets a whole lot strange when this is captured. Take a look.
May anino.
Somehow, a shadow appears with no one else around. The whole space is entirely devoid of any patience, yet strangely, a silhouette is cast. Initially, it seems as if the shadow was cast by someone off camera, but when the person filming pans the phone to show the whole space, no one is there. No person or object is moving like the shadow on the wall, and neither is there anyone or anything disappearing before reappearing again. The shadow seems to be something of its own. While it's hard to say what exactly was caught on camera, the mystery alone has led many to believe that this may just be something beyond explanation. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this.
So, for me, ang creepy lang dahil sa hospital. Kanina ambulance, tas ngayon hospital. So, for me, mukhang legit din to. Kasi imposibleng scripted. Sa magagaling yung silhouette na black figure na yun, shadow na yun. So, lang tao yun o pinakita niya. So, for me, mukhang totoo to, legit din to. So, comment kayo kung ano masasabi nyo. For me, totoo to. Totoo, legit. Kinikilabutan na ako. Totoo lang. So, yun. Tapos, hospital pa. Naku, dami dyan sa hospital. Gabi.
One. On June 4th of 2024, a video was taken inside a public restroom where something pretty creepy took place. The man who recorded this is known as Axel Loza, and based on his voice alone, you can tell that he's deeply troubled by something. Axel states that no one else is in the restroom except him. Now this is odd, considering that he just heard noises coming from one of the stalls, but each one is empty. So, as an attempt to get this on camera, he begins to record
Parang may
and
mukha.
captures this.
No, te quiero que vean. Estoy ahorita en el baño de la universidad. Pero el pedo ahorita es que acabo de terminar de hacer el baño. Y pues estaba todo normal. Pero ahorita están ruidos raros. Y se está tocando la puerta, pero quiero que vean que pues no hay nada. Vean, ahí está mi reflejo, pero vean de este lado, pues aquí no hay nada, vean. Acá tampoco, vean. Aquí tampoco hay nada. Y aquí pues tampoco, vean. Y acá el lugar es bastante pequeño y está mi reflejo. Pero a ver, hoy. ¿Escucharon?
Naku po. Hindi ko makakatok.
¿Escucharon?
Uy. Nakita nyo?
No hay nada.
As if it wasn't already startling to hear the banging noises, we see this. A face suddenly appearing in a stall
Oh,
that was clearly empty.
Meron nga.
It happens quickly, but not so fast that we miss it. Only do we realize what was seen until after it happens. Or at least, that's what happened with Axel. It was only after reviewing the footage that he noticed the face. Just like viewers, he was left terrified by what was caught behind the door. Like something out of a nightmare, a pale face with wide open eyes just disappears without a trace. Now Axel hasn't said much or given updates on this occurrence, but with or without further context, the video itself is still pretty terrifying.
So for me, mukhang legit din to. At kung edited man niya, ang galing niya mag-edit. Pero for me, mukha siyang legit. Nakakatakot. Imagine mo nag-iisa ka sa CR tapos ganyan. Kilabutan na ako sa totoo lang kanina pa. So kayo, i-comment nyo na lang kung totoo or hindi. For me, totoo to. Legit na legit. Tsaka yun, kung edited yan, no. Pero,
In the following clip, a man is in his basement after having heard a strange noise.
Like I was saying earlier, most of the stuff does happen down here.
Now the man already knows that something isn't right with his basement, which is why he takes this video. Ever since moving in, both he and his family have been experiencing a plethora of inexplicable happenings. But luckily, this time, he was able to get something on camera. The year is 2017, and with only a few months living there, he can already sense that something strange is about to happen. He gets his phone and captures this.
The stuff does happen down here. And I mean, you can't really. There it is. That's
Nako
creepy
po.
stuff right there, man.
oh, nako.
Yep, that's what you call it. I hate that. Freaks me out, man. It's giving me goosebumps. Boy, here we go with the door now. Yeah, I don't like that. Ooh, that's creepy. So that door always swings wide open and it stays open. It doesn't ever close, stay like that. Oh, there you go. Let go of it. Oh crap, that's freaky.
Now, taking into account that this isn't something new to the man, this occurrence doesn't scare him, but he still finds it pretty baffling, and he finds it even more so when considering that the door that just opened is extremely heavy. According to him, he can barely open it himself despite being quite big. Now, with happenings like this, one can totally understand why he and his family have left this place. Although taken in 2017 and living somewhere else now, this footage continues to baffle him to this day.
Sa kanina, legit din to. Kung wag yung kanina yung may mga naglalaglagan, okay pa eh. Pero yung bumukas mag-isa na sa marado, ang creepy ng ganun. Tol's basement. Diba? Imposibleng hangin yun. Basement yan. So, paano mangyari kung hangin yun? Kaya, Ang creepy.
In this next video, a woman is standing outside her house during a rainstorm when she notices something highly unusual. The woman in this video is known as Amanda, and while standing on her patio, something close by catches her attention. In fact, she was left shaken up after getting a clear view of what she was seeing. Taking a closer look, she sees this.
Please tell me y'all see this. Just watch. Watch straight out into that yard. Look, you see it? Look.
Nasaan?
And it happens again. Look. 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 See? Man, I'm telling you right now. Ignore my dogs. But look, man, I think it's time to move.
Now, without much lighting, it might be hard to spot what exactly was being seen, but with a few edits, it becomes apparent that something had appeared. It's as if someone or something dressed in white was in the distance. Not sure if she was just seeing things, Amanda shares this video online and immediately gets comments from those who say that they too see the white figure. But of course, let me know what you think. Is a figure seen as many believe, or might there be some explanation for this mysterious incident? Like most clips, this one has yet to be solved. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Mag-send kayo dyan kay
That
BizzareBub.
being said, let's get back to the video. Now this next video comes from Jalen Love, who although has no idea what was captured, is extremely unsettled by this footage. She claims that no one else had been in the house except her two sisters who are seen on camera. They had just come back from somewhere at around 10 p.m. when the security camera inside their living room recorded the following. Now it's worth noting that this isn't the first time something scary had occurred. Only a few weeks prior to this incident, someone broke into their house. It's for this reason that they've set up cameras around their home in case it happens again. But this time, it appears that something else other than a burglar was captured. The two sisters enter inside, leaving the front door open for Jalen, who was still getting out of the car. As Jalen takes her time to come inside, this happens.
A cell phone was used to record the security footage after the incident. Uy. Kita nyo guys? Uy!
Behind this door, a dark figure is
Ang
seen.
creepy.
It's worth pointing out that no one is seen behind the door before it's opened. Nothing apparent stands out until something eventually does. Whatever this is just stands there while seemingly hiding itself from the camera, or at least a part of it, as only partially do we see the figure. Seeing this, Jalen and her sisters were freaked out. They state that they wouldn't have seen this if it wasn't for what occurred later that night. According to them, they had heard strange noises coming from downstairs, which made them check their surveillance cameras. But while checking the footage from earlier that night, they see this, a dark silhouette that disappears in the blink of an eye. Like many, she now believes that something unexplainable was captured. But as always, I'll let you be the judge.
So yung for me, mukhang totoo din to. Hindi siya edited. Saka yung cellphone camera siya. Tama ba? Tapos yun, imposibleng, ang creepy. Kasi yung the way na umalis siya, nawala. Hindi siya pang tao eh. 'Di ba? Pero kayo comment nyo na lang kung anong masasabi nyo. Pero para sa akin, legit din to.
Was a ghost caught on camera? Or was something else captured? It's around 9 p.m. on a Friday night when two sisters are settling in for the evening. During this time, their mom had gone out to walk their dog as she does every night. But while both sisters are alone at home, something happens that leaves them extremely unsettled. Now the mother in question, known as Isabel Katz, had sent me this video in the hopes that someone could explain her footage. She and her kids live in a house that might be haunted, according to her. Strange things often happen, and she doesn't know what to do. From a sliding cabinet door that is often found open after being closed shut, to mysterious noises heard at night, Isabel is certain that something unexplainable is happening. One night, while Isabel walks the family dog, her 2 children are alone at home when this is captured.
Hala. Oh, pasigaw yung bata. Ano kayo nakita niya? Papasigaw yung dalawang bata. Ano kayo nakita nila? Cabinet door sliding on. Katakot ah.
It was after watching this video
So for me, hindi ko alam kung ano yung nakita ng dalawang bata. Yung mga nakakatakot yung nakakita nila. Tsaka bata to. Imposibleng a-acting. Ang galing naman nila umacting kung ganyan. Gabi. Pag mga bata na ng mga ganyan, may possibility legit yung mga nakikita.
that their mother knew something paranormal had occurred. At first, one of her children sees something that terrifies them beyond belief. According to her, she had seen what looked like a tall figure standing inside the master bedroom. It wasn't exactly clear, as her daughter states, but she knew something was there, and her sister can attest to this, as she too had seen something tall inside the room. Following that, the sound of their cabinet door sliding open is heard on camera. Understandably, the whole family was freaked out, if not spooked, by this incident. Not much else is known about this clip, but Isabel hopes that someone could explain her footage, as she's not sure what to do or what was caught on camera. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.
So yun, tapos na. Katapos din tayo. Thank you so much sa pagsama sa akin. At yan, mag-subscribe kayo dito kay BizzareBub. BizzareBub Scary. Sobrang legit na mga video nito. Nakakatakot. Tapos, syempre mag-subscribe din kayo sa aking channel, Master Renz, para lagi tayong magkasama sa panonood. Okay, thank you so much po. Bye-bye po.